Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. G Money. What up, bro? I'm excited to have you here, bro.
Nice being here, bro. What's going on?
I was telling you, I was like, when I was driving on the way here, I ran back Lullaby like 4 times, back to back to back to back. I felt like that record is incredible.
Yeah, that record is crazy.
That record is incredible.
Yeah, I ain't think it was going to do what it's doing right now. Like, it's crazy.
What do you mean? You Stunna, I like, you just look at that song and you listen to it and it's just like perfect blend of everything.
That was like one of my first few songs, like probably like my 5th song I ever made.
And it's doing those, and it did those type of numbers.
Feel me? That shit was like crazy to me. Feel me?
It's about to hit 3 million views on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's like a few thousand off it.
By the time this come out, by the time 2022 rolls around, of course, it's gonna be there already. So you said that was your 5th song?
I hope so. Yeah, it was like probably like my 5th, 6th song.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't really have much songs.
So you've been taking music seriously for like what, like 2 years now, assuming?
Not even, like a year, a few months.
Wow.
Probably about to hit 2 years soon.
What was your decision? Like, what was the moment for you that you were like, all right, I'm gonna do this seriously. I'm gonna take this seriously and go this route with it?
Really, like when I made my first song, my friends told me like, yo, you sound high, like you could do it. So I was like, fuck it, let me try it. I made a few more songs. And then like I seen like I could do it, you feel me? So I just kept on doing it, kept on trying it. And I became a student of the game for real. Like I really wanted it, so it just happened, you feel me?
They gotta tell you better than I.
Yeah, for sure. Underrated though, for sure.
Do your people like give you criticism when you show them your music? Like do they'll be like, ah, nah, bro, this ain't it, or this is hard? Like do they give you that good criticism?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like as an artist, you need that like on your side. You feel me? Because you're not always right. Nobody is. You feel me?
Yeah,
so
you don't
having a right team around you. Definitely, they definitely keep me in track though, for sure.
So you can send it to them. They'll be like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Don't put this shit out.
Yeah.
Don't put this shit out.
And be like, yo, nah, this is I. When they tell me it's I, be like, I'm not putting this shit out.
Before you made your first song, were you ever thinking that this was gonna happen? Like, did you ever did you ever have like any inclination that like, oh, I might do music one day, or did you do like music as a child? Did you play any instruments? Do the choir stuff? Anything?
I loved music always, like since a kid, like always was a fan of music, but I never really thought I would be making it. You feel me?
Right.
Actually, not at all.
So you didn't always speak fluent English, correct?
Not at all.
So when did you start learning English and kind of getting into? Did you learn it because you wanted to do music? Like how did that kind of?
No. Like my first language is English. I mean Spanish. Feel me? I was born in DR. I came over here when I was like 5, 6. But it's not easy, so it took me a few years to probably like be able to like understand all the way and speak it and shit. But like eventually like being around my friends and shit like that.
What really helped you like learn it? Was it being around your friends or like
probably,
watching TV?
No, just like time. Actually, for me, it's been a lot of years, so I had to learn.
Clearly, I got to go to Puerto Rico because I'm Puerto Rican. I don't speak a lick of Spanish.
Yeah.
Just some real New York shit.
Yeah, it'd be like that with Puerto Ricans though.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Do you think you'll ever do some music in Spanish? Like, is that something that you want to pursue more? Like, do some more like that?
I could. Like, I haven't tried it, but I'm 100% sure I could because I can speak the language. So,
right.
Yeah, I'll do that shit.
I feel like the melodic stuff in Spanish too goes kind of crazy. Also,
yeah. I'm not really in tune with any artists, but I think like if I look for it, I could probably find somebody that like I would sound good with and shit.
Word.
Do something.
Word. And I love Spanish artists too, because Spanish artists always support each other. You know what I'm saying? Like you see that more in like the Latin American community, especially with like the reggaeton artists. Like I always say, like when you go into like one of their comment sections, it'd be like everybody else. Like everybody's in the comment section supporting, showing love, all that.
Yeah, them niggas fuck with each other heavy, for real.
How did you first meet Stunna? How did that kind of come about?
Me and Stunna like fake Ben knew like about each other, like cause like, I know his mans, like his day one. That was my mans too and shit. So we always like I always knew about him. He knew about me and shit. He used to come to my block and shit. But it was never really like that, like too close. You feel me?
Right.
Until we linked up, like we did a song, and then ever since that day, we just clicked. Like we just That's my brother, gangster.
And now you got like this really cool little this little trio
Yeah.
going on with you, Perco, and Stunna.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Got
hell
some
yeah.
music
Perco,
on the way.
Shout out Perco, that's my nigga for real.
And I love the Rochester to New York City connection too, because, and I was saying this before the interview, y'all, all three of y'all occupy this melodic lane of music, but all y'all sound different.
Yeah.
So when y'all come together and y'all work on these records together, y'all each bring something different to the table, a different sound, different melody and all that. And I like that about y'all a lot.
Yeah, it sounds crazy too. Like it comes together perfectly.
When are we getting that record with the three of y'all? That coming out this year?
Yeah, it's coming
next
soon.
year.
Probably the beginning of next year. Maybe the end. I don't know. I'm gonna see the end of this year, the beginning of the next one.
Cause you and Perco just linked up for
yeah,
for
me and
joint.
Perco just dropped something. I'm about to give him something very soon. Like for me, my own shit. My single is gonna come out probably next month.
We need like the Underdog, like the Underdog project.
Oh yeah, for sure. We probably got a whole album together, like all of us. Like
yeah,
you know what I mean? So that shit could be done for sure.
That's what Perco
it's
was
just
telling
timing.
me.
It's just timing. You feel me? Everything got to come out the right timing.
Yeah, Perco was telling me that he got like a whole album's worth of music with Stunna already.
Yeah,
like,
hell
ready to
yeah.
go. He's like, I just want to put this shit out at this
hell
point.
Yeah, hell yeah. We got mad songs together. Like mad shit with Perco, mad shit with Stunna.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, that shit gonna come out soon. Though.
Like before, you just mentioned you like you were talking about like feeling like the underdog. Do you still feel like the underdog? Like how do you feel about your place in the New York City music scene right now?
Like I said, for me, like underrated, but I feel like it's cool. You feel me? Cause like it's just time. Like in a matter of time, they gonna see like
what's going on.
You feel me? Yeah. Like I really got that shit in the stash, so that shit gonna speak for itself, really.
And you know what I start to notice? I start to notice because obviously we have like the different music scenes in New York, and the melodic music scene has always been like very prevalent. But right now, you know, with Chal and other things going on in the city, I start to see more incredible melodic artists like yourself like start to pop up. Yeah. And, you know, it's kind of like with the drill scene. When you start seeing a bunch of people in the drill scene getting hot and you're like, oh shit, okay, here's Bronx drill. I see that really happening like this past year with Chal and what y'all have been doing, and even other artists throughout the city from Queens and Brooklyn and whatnot. And I like that because like I personally am a big melodic music fan.
Yeah.
I told you I ran that record back 4 times on the way here. So when I see that, I like it. And the fact that y'all also work together, you know, it is cool too, because you don't always get that, especially in New York.
Yeah, definitely. There be a lot of artists over here in the city that like maybe want to work with each other. Probably don't, feel me? But feel me, like it sounds good though when people come together, they make a track and shit.
Show love.
Feel me?
Because even after you, so we got Ross Sosa in here after you.
Yeah.
And it was mad funny because, you know, I'm always careful when I book New York artists on the same night. I like making sure people are friendly, people know each other, things like that.
Yeah.
He's like, who you got coming in before me? I was like, oh, G Money. He's like, yo, I fuck with G Money. That's my guy. Like our neighborhoods, like y'all had some tournaments or something going on in the summertime that y'all used to do. Yeah. And I thought that was cool because obviously you from Harlem, he from the Bronx. So it's like, it's nice seeing that like.
Yeah, them niggas used to come to my block and shit in the summer. We used to play ball for money and shit.
Who won?
Play dice and shit, all that shit, regular hood shit.
You versus Ross Sosa. Who
no,
won?
not like me,
just the neighborhoods in general.
Yeah, everybody would play. Oh, you want to play me? I ain't bet. Come on, how much? 1,000, 2,000 bet. Come on, feel me, like that.
I love that.
It just be like that. Feel me?
Who are some people in the city that you want to connect with? You know what I'm saying? Like who out here who you listen to, who you enjoy?
I'm willing to connect, like make music with anybody. Like I'm a fan of good music. You feel me?
Word.
So as long as we can make good music, I'm down to do it. You feel me? Honestly.
When you were coming up, when you were young, what was kind of being played? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure like the Dominican influence and that music is very prevalent in your upbringing. But was there any like, you know, what type of was there hip hop being played in your household? Like,
I don't really remember listening to like Spanish music like that. Cause like I was young. You feel me?
Maybe outside like the Saturday morning.
So like so like when I used to come, but like when I would be outside and shit. I really don't remember what I would hear when I was in DR. I was too young. You feel me?
But here?
Probably, like, of course, you gonna listen to... I grew up listening to, like, Lil Wayne, Drake.
Right.
It was niggas like that, like, probably when I was, like, 10, 11. That was what was popping. I ain't gonna lie, niggas can't lie. They used to listen to Justin Bieber. You feel me?
We old enough. We can stop lying. We don't have to lie.
niggas will keep it real.
Yeah.
I was a kid, feel me? It was like shit like that was popping. Feel me?
And we got the album on the way.
Yeah, for
coming
sure.
2022. So what are we doing with this project? Do we have a name for it? What's kind of going on with it right now?
I had a name for it, but I think I'm gonna change the name for it. I think I could find a name with like more meaning to it. You feel me?
Like something stronger.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just keep it to myself and let it out when it's done.
Is it an album? Is it an EP?
Nah, it's an EP.
Tape?
Definitely not an album. It's a tape.
Okay.
It's a tape. A few songs in there, probably like 9, 10.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? Give him a little something.
And we you also got some features on there, right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Got Perkour in there for sure. You know, we got Stunna in there.
Rekk.
Yeah, I got Rekk in there. My son Rekk gonna be in there for sure. Yeah, that's probably like for now that's it. But you never know.
You and Rekk had that
You never
connection?
know what happens. Yeah, Rekk. Yeah, I fuck with Rekk for sure. Seen him in person and shit, mad times. We went to the spot together and shit. Blew a few. Popped a couple bottles, shit like that.
Word.
Chilling.
Yo, when they told me that you wanted to freestyle, I was excited.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I've been wanting to do some more melodic freestyles, more shit like that on the show. And,
nah,
and
I ain't coming to do no melodic shit.
Oh, you going?
I'm gonna spit that shit for real.
So
like.
when they watch the freestyle tomorrow, they gonna see some crazy shit.
I'm gonna talk that shit like ain't no melodies for me. Like I got
the beat. The beat. I wasn't sure. I thought you was gonna do some melodies over the beat. I didn't know that you was about to come crazy with it.
I'm about to come spit that shit for me. I'm from the jungle. I'm a jungle baby for me. They gonna hear me out.
Well, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the people to catch the freestyle when it drops tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anything else that people got to know before we sign off here for the day?
Get in tune, man. You heard we coming hard, Underdog shit. Know that shit. Whole lot of fly shit. Harlem.
Oh wait, before I forget, I forgot one question. I saw you got some cosigns from Tory.
Oh yeah. Tory
reached out to you.
Tory reached out and shit. When I dropped my single and shit, he told me that shit fire. He asked me a few questions there, but that shit hit an M too right now. It just hit an M.
The melodic
a few
guy.
days ago. It just hit an M too, for me. So get into it, go get that going up.
And Rowdy reached out to you too, right?
Yeah. Rowdy fuck with my shit heavy. Niggas fuck with my shit, feel me? Real niggas gonna
they
fuck
know
with my shit, feel me? So eventually everybody gonna tap in for sure.
They catch that pain in the music and they immediately draw to it.
That's really all it's about. Like niggas could just relate to the pain. Feel me?
Well, I'm excited. Congratulations on that. You know what I'm saying?
You,
those
bro.
cosigns are major. Like I said, project on the way. Did you say where they can follow you at? Let them know where they can follow you at on Instagram. And all
follow
that.
me on the gram, gmoney.999. Facebook, I got Facebook too, gmoneyvdk. Follow my shit everywhere.
Boom. There you have it. Make sure you check out the freestyle when it drops tomorrow. If you're watching this up release. If you're watching it after, it's probably already out. Go watch that next time. G Money on the radar, baby. Appreciate you, bro.
You already know,
love.